everyone. You're listening to Talking Terror. As usual, I'm your host, Jacob Harper.
And I'm your co-host Ariani.
And today we are reviewing or slash ranking, talking about, I don't think this really counts as a ranking because these aren't in a particular order, but we're going to be talking about our favorite Christmas horror films. The holidays are right around the corner. We're recording this on December 19th at 2 in the morning right now. So we are quickly approaching Christmas, and we thought, what better way to what better episode to do than a Christmas horror video? Um, and holiday horror has always been one of my favorite like subgenres, so I'm super excited to talk about some here. What about you, Ari?
Yeah, me too. I'm still new to it, but I'm learning through you.
Okay, hell, that makes me happy. I love that. So everyone, take note. These are Jacob Harper approved movies. Ariani endorsed my knowledge on holiday horror.
That's right.
Now I'm worried these aren't going to be niche enough. I'm worried if they're gone crazier. But dude, and I'm probably gonna do this tonight as I drift off to sleep. Uh, After drinking all this eggnog, I have my eggnog glass with me. I got my National Lampoon Christmas Vacation cup that I got from Alamo Draft House. Got all this, and I also have my can't really see it, but I have my Terrifier sweater. So I'm like, I was telling Ari before we started recording. I'm like, I don't mess around with Christmas. I'm committed.
Wait, stand up. Show them the sweater. It deserves justice.
I
Yes.
I got that at one of the shops at Universal was selling them. Um, I was with Ryan, our good buddy Ryan Rank, when I bought it. So shout out to him for showing me the shop. And then I went ahead and it was like super cheap too. It was like on discount. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'll wrap this. It's been sitting in my. This is my first time I've worn it since I bought it.
Oh my God.
This has been sitting in my closet waiting for the holiday special. So yeah, this it's finally out for like its one time use this year. Um, But yes. Anyway, let's get into some good old holiday horror. And what I was gonna say before is like, dude, if you go to Tubi and you just look up like Christmas horror,
Mm.
never ending list
Wow.
of I mean that they're not all good, but it's like it's a never ending list of movies. And there's so many I still need to check out. So I feel it almost feels like an injustice to not have one of those movies on my list. Spoiler for my list, none of these are like you know, Amityville Christmas or whatever. But I definitely want to watch more of those. So I'm probably gonna do that tonight. But anyway, shall we get into it, Ari?
Yeah.
All right. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I think I'll go first because we probably both have it.
Okay, now, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because it's one that we watched not too long ago, Krampus.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling you'd put this on your list, so I didn't put it on my list. So I'm glad you brought it
Okay.
up. But
It's good.
it'd be really funny if we went through this whole thing without mentioning Krampus.
It was so good, dude. I loved it.
I'm glad, dude. Krampus is such a good movie. For those who don't know,
Yes.
Krampus came out in, I believe, 2015, directed by Michael. I don't want to pronounce his last name because he's an amazing director. He directed Trick or Treat, was like amazing. Was on our October recommendation list. Michael Daughtry, directed by Michael Daughtry, released in 2015. I distinctly remember watching this in a theater when I was like 14, which was
Dang.
super cool. It's PG-13. It was fine, but yeah, no, Krampus is great. The pretty sure most of them are practical, like the evil toys in the movie, the Krampus design. Yeah, just such a badass monster design.
It is.
What are some more of your like expand on your thoughts on this one, Ari?
My thoughts on it. So like, I remember when everyone was talking about it when it first came out, and like we're all kids and stuff. They said that it was so scary. But like, what I liked about it is that, I love Trick or Treat and the comedic aspects of it. I love the comedic aspects in Krampus as well.
I agree. It's a fun like dark comedy a lot of the time, and like the aunt, like, is like an alcoholic or whatever. She's super funny in that movie.
She is.
Also, like kind of a stacked cast, kind of a really sad cast because you have Tony Collette, you have Adam. Golly, what is his name from Severance? Adam Scott.
Yes,
I haven't watched Severance yet. Give it up.
it's really good.
I know. I think both you and Aiden have been telling me to watch watch Severance. Um, and David Kushner from the Office, who is like, I hate when actors get typecasted, but he is so damn good at playing like a dick. Sure he's a nice guy, but I just love how many roles he's in where he's just like a total asshole. David Kushner. Um, yeah, that's a great way to kick this off. All right, campus.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we each have like five or so, five or six. So probably not gonna be too long of an episode, but I do have some honorable mentions slash backups in case you mentioned one that I was gonna I was gonna say. I came prepared. Um, my first one is Christmas Bloody Christmas. This is from 2022, directed by Joe Bagos, who just directed a new movie that came out this year, which was I'm blanking on the movie. I didn't get a chance to watch it. It was very limited release, but it was Jimmy and Stiggs. That's what it was. Jimmy and Stiggs. It's the new movie under Eli Roth's label. Um, that just started up just this last year. So it's one of the first features to come out of that studio, which is super cool. But yeah, Christmas Bloody Christmas. This one is it's on Shutter. It's a Shutter original, I believe. So you can find it on uh, Shutter. But it is an absolutely ridiculous concept, which I adore. It's about a mall Santa animatronic that for some reason was built by the United States military. That's that's where our military funding is going to an animatronic Santa. Um, because I think what it's meant is it's like if anyone tries to like attack people at the mall, it can like kill them. Okay.
What the
Uh,
fuck?
but then something in it breaks and it just starts killing people on Christmas Eve. Like it leaves the mall and it starts going to like different houses and murdering people.
What?
Like, I know it's like going out of its way to murder people. And this movie is so silly, so it's very vulgar. It's just filled with sex, drugs. I think there's a swear word in every line. Uh, yeah, no, it's really funny. It's great. And it's pretty violent. I remember when I watched this, it had like a 2-day theatrical run. Um,
Wow.
and I managed to catch it on one of those days, and it was me and yeah, it was my friends and I, and we were totally alone in the theater. No one else had bought a seat.
Oh no.
So we were going ape shit watching. We were laughing our asses off. Like, it was great. Like we weren't being annoying theater people because there's no one else in the theater, but it was like we were having fun with it. Um, so that was that it made for a good memory, and now I try to throw it on every year, and I always try to recommend it to people because it's just such a ridiculous concept, and I adore the hell out of it. I think I have it like at like 4.5 stars on Letterboxd right now out of five. So it's yeah, it's a good one.
I love that.
Uh,
My next one, I feel like so like I read the book for this one. I watched part of the movie. It's The Shining.
okay, wait, you haven't seen the full movie for The Shining?
No, I haven't.
What the fuck, dude?
I know.
But okay, you read the book though, which is fucking cool. Because I remember I read the
Yeah.
book. I read the book in high school, and I'm sorry, I found it incredibly boring.
What? You found it boring?
I did. I because I know Stephen King hates the movie, and so in high school I was like, okay, let me go read the book and see if it is better than the movie. I love Stephen King. He's wrong on that one. Kubrick's film is a huge improvement on the novel. Now I still need to watch the miniseries remake from 1999 or whatever. I need to watch that one still, but maybe it's because I'm a fan of like a lot of Kubrick's work. Maybe it's just because I didn't like the book. I much prefer the movie.
Yeah,
But
that makes sense.
yeah,
I mean,
the
I
only
never
other
watched any.
with the shock in your voice when I said it was boring is it like what's fair enough, man.
It's,
I don't know. Again, I haven't read it since I was in high school. So it's been a good few years.
you should
But
try rereading it.
maybe I should. I'll have to dig up my copy. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Give it another chance. But China's a good choice. I always love that movie just for how like cold it feels.
Right?
I feel so just like dreary and desolate. I love.
I love it.
I feel like a lot of Kubrick's work feels like inherently kind of cold, but that one especially. I just saw it. It came back to theaters in IMAX for the first time this past weekend. I went and saw it, and I've seen it like a million times at this point, but seeing it in IMAX is cool. Um, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, speaking of The Shining, kind of totally off topic, random tangent. I've been catching up on Welcome to Derry.
Oh yeah? How's
Yeah,
that
and
going?
it's dude, I'm loving it so far.
Oh, that's
And
good.
Dick Halloran is a main character in that series.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, dude, I love it. I love the connectedness between the Stephen King stuff.
So
But
cool.
and now people are wondering if like they're gonna do a series about the Overlook Hotel, which like honestly that'd be pretty cool. If we got an Overlook Hotel series for HBO.
I think so too.
'Cause,
Because there's
again,
so much that goes on.
oh yeah, and like you can expand on a lot with that concept. So yeah, Shining, pretty good. All right, my next one is I know I said I'm not ranking these because if I was ranking them, this would have been number one. This is my all-time favorite Christmas horror film. I'm seeing it again tomorrow night in the theater. Well, at the time of recording this tomorrow night. Um, technically today, 2:30 in the morning. Whatever. I don't know. So many things. Um, my all-time favorite Christmas movie, um, 1974's Black Christmas, directed by Bob Clark. Dude, this movie. If you don't like this movie, try again. I mean, really, I think, and there's been two remakes of it that you can, I see a lot of merit in those, and I respect them. But the 1974 original is untouchable. 1974 Black Christmas, directed by Bob Clark, um, stars Olivia Hussey, who passed away last year, I think. Um,
Oh.
Margot Kidder, iconic actress. John Saxon. It's got a great cast. It follows a group of sorority girls at the sorority house right before their Christmas break, and they keep getting disturbing phone calls from someone, um, and then they start like dying after each phone call. But they don't know that they're like they don't know. They think that they're just leaving the house, but they're actually like it's just the whole movie is like just disturbing, and it gets under your skin. It's so creepy, and the voice of the killer because you only hear him when he's talking on the phone. And you hear him like murmuring a little bit when you get like POV shots of the killer, which is like, dude. A lot of people think Halloween started that shit. No, Black Christmas did the. I mean, technically, Peeping Tom did back in the '60s, but Black Christmas did what the opening of Halloween did 4 years prior. So this movie is a godfather. I consider this like because it came out the same year as Chainsaw Massacre. It's one of the godfathers of slashers, one of the founding fathers of the slasher film as we know it. And again, the voice, the actor that plays Billy, that's the killer's name. The actor that plays Billy, his voice in these phone calls is nothing short of horrifying.
Ooh.
Like it is like hair-raisingly creepy the things he says and how he says them. Um,
Yeah.
and just some of the visuals, like there's like a lot like those classic 70s like quick zoom ins, and just so many just eerie and disturbing visuals in this film. I can't recommend it enough. I always try to bring it up around this time of year. Also has a great commentary on misogyny and women's autonomy, uh, all
Wow.
and such. It's a no, it's a great film. So highly recommend checking it out. Uh, my local theater is playing it on 35 millimeter tomorrow night, so I'm 100% going to do that. And yeah, I cannot gush about that film enough. Like Christmas from 1974.
It sounds so fun. I love it.
It's amazing. And also, I want to shout out like the remakes are fine. Like there's a 2006 remake which I've grown kind of fond of over the years.
Hmm.
Um, that was one of my honorable mentions. Spoiler alert. um, and there was a remake in 2019 which got like a lot of hate. I thought it was overhated. It wasn't, you know, great. It had some issues, but I thought it was fine. And it was just a little bit too far from the source material for me, but it was still a decent Christmas horror flick. But um, yeah, the original is untouchable, in my opinion. Yeah.
Love that. I want to watch it now. Um, my, I feel like how many times am I gonna fucking say this movie? Terrifier 3.
Yes, I was hoping you'd mention Terrifier 3. That's another one I did.
Yes.
That's another one I did not put on my list because I was like, Ari will mention this one. Well, I know for a fact Ariane will handle that one for me. Well, tell us about Terrifier 3, Ari.
Terrifier 3. So we're back with the Art the Clown, and it is around the Christmas time, and there's so much to say.
Say it.
I
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like so unhinged. And then Vicky is his main squeeze right now, and
I do like how
hold
Vicky
on, Jacob's laughing.
is like full on like back.
Yeah,
I like how she's back. She was badass in the third one.
she was. Dude, I love that they gave her like so much I was gonna say fan service.
Like it's a Marvel movie. They gave her a lot of screen time. Yeah.
They did. But sorry, you guys, it's 2 in the morning. But it's amazing.
Yeah. What else?
My we got Art the Clown in a new outfit and he's dressed up as Santa Claus. I think that scene there's wait, am I just allowed to talk about the scenes?
Yeah, just talk about him.
Okay, my favorite scene was when he had that like mall Santa like tied up and he was just like torturing him and stuff.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And
Dude,
like Art the Clown is kind of like childish in a way, which is amazing.
he has a childlike, Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, I know, really.
He peed on Santa.
He did. I forgot about that. I remember when I first watched Terrifier 3, I made a note because I was at the screening in Austin when it played at Fantastic Fest, and I was like, I was making a note. He pulled out that like it's like a freezer ray. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like Art is a fucking super villain in this one. He's got like gadgets. He's got like full on like villainous like he has a freezer ray. Like he's like Like he's like Mr. Freeze or Gru from Despicable Me. He has like villain weapons.
That's so true. He's like engineering his own weapons, which is amazing.
And oh, going in another. Like, I was with uh Ryan Ryan Rank and James Preston Poole, who has
Mhm.
been on the show before. We were all walking into the theater for Terrifier 3, and I was like, I think Ryan asked, he was like, do you think they're gonna actually kill kids in this one? I was like, I feel like they kind of have to, because they said they're stepping it up, and I was like, after Terrifier 2, there's really only one more line to cross, and that would be
True.
that would be that. And then that opening happened, that wonderful opening.
I was in shock. I've never seen
And
that before.
me and Ryan looked at each other and we're like, "Oh yeah, we're in business. like we're we're so back." It was great. It was like the whole theater was like, "Oh yeah, all right." Locking in, and then and then in the mall scene where he's dressed up as Santa, the kids are ripping open the presents, and I was like, I guess too late. Spoilers for Terrifier 3. I don't know. Spoilers for all the movies we're gonna talk about. Screw it. It's spoiler episode. Um, I guess kind of spoilers. I don't know. Like anyone who hasn't seen Terrifier 3 yet probably wasn't planning on it. So whatever. Um, but but yeah, in that mall scene, the kids are wrapping up the presents, and I thought to myself, I was like, man, how funny would it be if one of those was like a bomb? Like how cartoonishly funny. Like I was like, they're not gonna do that, but it'd be really funny. And then the kid opens up this. It's like a C4. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I was almost proud of myself. I was like, oh my god, dude, I didn't think they would actually do it.
Your biggest hopes came true.
My Christmas wish. I accidentally manifested those children blowing up in the mall. Oops. But no, yeah, Terrified 3 is great.
Wait, oh my God, did you want to hear about my next year Halloween idea? Because I for sure am not going to be working on Halloween.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
So like I'm going to dress up as Art the Clown, right? But I want to make this giant Jack in the Box, and then children are going to open the box, right? It's going to
Mhm.
be this giant uh candy bowl, but then all of the candy thingies, they're just going to be like bomb shaped and stuff. So then the candy's going to be inside.
That's funny as fuck.
Thank you.
I love that. Man. Did Spirit Halloween do a Terrifier 3 animatronic this last year? Like in like when he's like in like Santa suit?
I don't think they did. I wish they might do it.
Yeah, they did. They did make one.
They did?
Yeah. Art the Clown Santa Claus animatronic. $270. Not bad. Not
How much are they usually?
$270. That's like the base price. That's cool. I know what I'm getting for the front yard next year. I really have never gotten one of those Halloween animatronics. I would love to get one at some point.
That'd be so cool. I've seen some people just put them in their room and stuff.
Me too.
Yeah,
That's so metal.
it is. That shit would terrify me.
Unintended. She said the thing. Oh man. Okay. So anything more to say on Terrifier 3?
No, don't.
Oh, I guess I'll say one more thing. There's a song in there that I added to my Christmas playlist, and
Was it the one with the fuck, I forgot. Go
it's it's
ahead.
not it's not Terrifier Christmas, because that's like a song they actually had made for the movie. This was like a song that I think it existed before the movie, and they added it in. It's God rest you scary gentlemen who built the bed spots.
Yes. That one was
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, I have that on my how was it? I have that on my Christmas playlist now. And I don't know if that song was made like in partnership with the movie, like by the band, or if that band had that song out for years and the movie just used it. I don't know, but it's a good song and it's now on my playlist. So for the last like, I started listening to Christmas music like in like November. I am unapologetically a Christmas music fan, but so yeah, ever since like November, I've been like jamming to that every so often when it comes up on the playlist.
As you should. It's so good.
It is, right? It's great, man. So when you're visiting family this holiday season, gather them around the fireplace and put on Terrifier 3.
That's
That's
right.
it's talking terror approved. All right. My next one is Better Watch Out from 2016, directed by Chris Peckover. Um, this one is, I'm going to kind of tiptoe around talking about like the details of this film because I really feel like the best way to experience this movie is by going in as blind as possible. Um, I'll say it's very Home Alone inspired, but with quite a few twists. It's about this 12-year-old boy and his babysitter trying to defend themselves from a home invasion, and then things take a very strange turn, and it gets more and more disturbing and weird as it goes on. Um, and I'm scrolling through it on Letterboxd, and all the popular reviews have the spoiler tag on them. So again, that reinforces that it's so hard to talk about this film without going into spoilers. Um, one of you just says, "I hate this kid." um, but no, it goes to like weird and disturbing levels, and it's not like your average Home Alone parody because I guess that's a thing. But it's a fun movie. It's super fucking strange, and I always tell people going as blind as possible to it. But I don't know if it might be on Tubi. It might be on Tubi. I don't know. Um, but wherever it is available, definitely give it a watch and going as blind as possible. Or better watch out in 2016.
I heard about that one. I need to watch it.
It's so insane. Not like insane in like a like Christmas Bloody Christmas way where it's like what's going on? Like this is like a dumb idea. It's insane as in like there's like layers to this.
Oh, I love that.
Like there are revelations in this fucking movie that again make it so hard to talk about. But yeah, highly recommend.
Of course. Well, since we're talking about strange movies, my next one is going to be Yule Log, the Adult Swim one.
So,
Yeah,
yes. Yeah, dude, I almost put that on my list. I forgot to put it in my honorable mentions, but I almost put it on my list. So now
nice.
I'm, dude. See, that was one I didn't know you were going to talk about because I was like, she'll probably talk about Terrifier. Oh, she's never going to talk about Terrifier 3, and she'll probably bring up Krampus, so I'm going to try to avoid those. I did not know you were going to bring up Yule Log. Tell me about Yule Log.
Yule Log. It is so surreal. Oh my God. Like coming from the Candy Man thing that the director did in VHS Halloween.
Yes, Casper Kelly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you could definitely tell that he did this. It's amazing. He has like this unique style to him in his
I, I,
directing.
I totally agree. I love Casper Kelly's work. I'm sure I've gushed about it before on the podcast when we were talking about VHS Halloween and all that jazz. I do know, kind of off topic, but also not really. Um, he has a new movie
Yes.
coming out. He has a new movie coming out called Buddy. That's what it's called, Buddy. Um, and it stars Kristen Milioti, Topher Grace, Michael Shannon, and Keegan Michael Key. Holy crap! I did
Oh,
not know. I did not know the cast was that stacked. I've only skimmed like one or two news articles about this movie. I did not clock that the cast was that stacked. Holy shit. But I do know this part that it is about a group of friends trapped in a dangerous kids television show. And it is premiering at Sundance 2026. Um, so holy crap, I'm so excited to watch it. I'm so glad Casper Kelly is doing another feature. I'm not
right.
sure if Yule Log was his first feature, um, but I do know he's been doing like surreal, not quite horror, but I mean, I guess kind of like surrealist horror type stuff for a long time because he did, Too Many Cooks. This House Has People in It. I think he did This House Has People
Yeah.
in it. Not technically horror, but he also, I think he was a writer on Your Pretty Face Is Going to Hell, another Adult Swim series. Um, so I'm always going to be seated. And dude, when I saw him on the list for VHS Halloween, I was like stoked. And of course, his segment was one of my favorites this year. So
Oh.
I am super hyped for Buddy, and I'm so hyped that Yule Log made this list.
Yes.
So tell me more about Yule Log. Give me the Aria review of Yule Log.
So like it starts off, with your typical Christmas fireplace, and then it reveals the plot slowly. But it has something to do with the fireplace as well, which is so surreal. I don't know if I can give too much away.
You give a little bit away.
Okay. So like they're in a cabin. This family is in a cabin. And hold on. Wait. Because the plot is a little surreal. Jacob, you give your rundown of it.
Well, I haven't seen it in a hot minute, but I remember that for a while it's in one POV. That's what I thought was so cool. But I was like quite a while in the film, it's kind of locked into this camera POV, and all the dialogue and action is happening like just out of frame. So you're kind of just
Right.
stuck watching this fireplace while the groundwork is laid out. um, yeah, it goes through like different time periods too, right? I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I need to rewatch this because like I literally was thinking about it today because I was making my list and I was like, oh yeah, the movie Yule Log. I saw that like a year ago and I was like, oh, I really dug it. Um, oh yeah, the log can like reignite on its own.
Yeah.
Like the cabin itself is like cursed. It's a neat it's a neat concept and I don't want to rewatch it. Holy crap! There was a sequel. Dude, a sequel came out last year.
Dang.
Adult Swim
That's
Yule
recent.
Log, Adult Swim Yule Log 2, Branching Out. A surreal romantic comedy horror film. Also directed by Casper Kelly. Okay, cool.
What an awesome guy.
He is. I'd love to have him on the show sometime. We could talk to him about Yule Log.
Mhm. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. So what else do you have on Yule Log?
It
It,
was what?
I do agree. This one is like super underrated, and like more people should know about it.
Yes, it is. I thought the writing was amazing. Like it was very immersive. Even with like the like out of frame
Mhm.
stuff, you could
Yeah,
still get immersed into the story. Overall, I loved it a lot. Very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about it, but I heard it from you.
agreed. Oh, you heard it from me. Nice.
Hmm.
When did I mention Yule Log?
I think like a few episodes back.
Maybe it was when I was talking about Casper Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I don't know when else I would mention Yule Log. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah. All right. Well, cool. Yeah. Because I forgot about it for a hot minute, and then I was like, oh yeah, like that's a movie, and then I I meant to put it on my honorable mentions list, so I'm glad I made the list.
Heck yeah, man.
My headphone cable getting caught in my eggnog mug. Oh dear. Okay. So my next one. How many more do you have?
I have one more.
You have one more? Okay. After this one, I will have one more as well. I tried to go a little bit more like kind of weirder ones for mine, because but I do have some honorable mentions.
Mhm.
I wanna put some focus on these stranger ones. So my next one is one I saw for the first time this year, this holiday season.
Mhm.
I saw this at a event called Tuesday Night Trash at the and for my Dallas cinephiles. Uh, this is an event at the local at the Texas Theater. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, the first Tuesday of every month they play like a random kind of under kind of unknown horror film. Uh, Usually campy, trashy, like sillier ones. And this one is where is it from? It's it's a I believe it's French. Yeah, it's a French film. Um, called Dial Code Santa Claus.
Mhm.
And while Better Watch Out is kind of Home Alone esque and very Home Alone inspired, this is almost not exactly Home Alone. It's like weirdly similar to Home Alone, even though it came out a year prior to Home
Whoa.
Alone. Um, but it's way more violent and off-putting. So Dial Code Santa Claus follows this um 11-year-old, 12-year-old boy. Um, and it's 1989, and they have this like computer service where you could like type in a code and like talk to people across the world or whatever. It's like a early like early internet chat room bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um, and it's oh, if you do this, you could like talk to Santa Claus or whatever. And he's like trying to talk to Santa Claus on this like online chat room thing. And he ends up talking to this fake Santa Claus that's like trying to like just talk to children. I don't know. I don't know what his fucking deal was, but it's a super weird guy. Goes up with Santa. Oh, and the kid is the son of this CEO woman who like works for like a big toy company, or she owns a big toy company or whatever. And she like just fired the small Santa, so he gets her home address and goes to her house and starts hunting down her child.
Oh.
And they live in this like giant mansion. The set design of this movie is so weird because it's almost like a never-ending mansion. It's almost like a
Ooh.
castle. This dude's house. He's got all these
That's
like
cool.
secret rooms and stuff because he's like Kevin McAllister, but like way more like smart and kind of sinister. But there's points where the kid is like more dangerous than the disturbing Santa
Damn.
because he like watches like Rambo movies. Like he's like all about like he's watching all these war movies. Um, and I remember like watching this in a theater with a bunch of other genre fans who had no idea what was coming.
Mhm.
It's like it's comedic and silly at times, but then when the imposter Santa Claus first walks into the house, because the kid's whole goal is he wants to like catch proof that Santa Claus exists. So he's like staying up on Christmas Eve. He's like hiding in his living room, like watching for Santa. And he's like, "Oh shit, Santa's here. Cool, cool." He's like hiding under his table, and then his dog starts barking at the intruder. He's like whispering from like the corner of his dog to like get away from Santa. And the dude, the home invader, just kills the dog just instantly.
Oh no.
And it's like everyone in theater was like, "Oh shit, like, okay, we're not laughing anymore."
Oh.
Everyone was like, "Oh, I forgot this was serious." And that's when the kid is like, "Oh shit, dude, Santa just killed my dog, man."
Damn.
So it turns into this like stressful cat and mouse game in this dark, giant house, and he starts like using like military tactics to try to attack him, and it's like bad shit, insane, movie. Oh, and the
Mhm.
entire time he's taking care of his elderly grandfather who needs like a medicine every few hours to like live.
Oh
So that's
shit.
that's another plot. That's another thing to raise the stakes. it's
That's scary.
it at times it was like flat out like, okay, this is disturbing. Like this is a guy hunting down an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Like there's moments where you're like, oh, that's funny because it's like a 1989 like low budget like French holiday horror film. Like there's gonna be some laughs, but like there's still moments where you're like, oh, that's like actually off-putting. Holy crap. Um, so yeah, Dial Code Santa Claus from 1989, directed by Renee Manzer. I believe I pronounced that right. I know I'm probably not. Um, I don't know where you could. I don't know where you can find this because I saw it at a theater for like a one night only showing. I don't know. I don't know where you can get a hold of it, but it is worth the watch if you do find it. Um, and again, it is funny how excuse me, it is funny how much this resembles Home Alone, despite the fact that it came out a year before Home Alone. So,
That
um,
is crazy.
yeah, right. I was like, is someone going to sue someone for this? I feel like you would have, but it's a strange movie, and I'm glad to have finally caught it. Now I could share it with others.
Yeah, because I'm looking at photos of it right now.
Is that Santa Claus not freaky as hell? Is that dude not like giving off totally evil vibes?
He is.
Like, I'm looking at that now, dude. Like, there were moments where I was watching, and I was like, this is like intense. Like, this is scary. Yeah, the kid gets like decked out in like military armor.
Yeah.
He has like a whole fit. Oh yeah, and also you might be able to find it under the name Deadly Games. That was another one of its alternative titles when it got released. So, no, it got picked up by American Genre Film Archive. So maybe there's like Blu-rays of it running around. Yeah, it looks like there's a 4K HD Blu-ray somewhere. But yeah, Tau Code Santa Claus, 1989.
I love that you have niche movies. That's so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to add like some like weirder stuff because I mean I want to put Christmas Bloody Christmas because that's just like a hilarious time. I want to put Better Watch Out because that is like intense, cool movie to watch going in blind. But yeah, I want to throw in some like weird niche stuff, and that was one I saw for the first time this year. That I was like, I have to tell someone about this.
Oh shit, we're down to the last movies.
Yes.
Alrighty. You may have watched this one. It actually came out in 2009. I watched it so long ago, so I'm reading the wiki page right now.
Okay.
It is Dead Snow.
Oh my God, I know about this movie. I'm trying to recall if I actually watched it because I
Oh
remember I have
shit.
this. I have. Um, I feel like I remember scrolling through video on demand. No, we're that old, guys. We remember video on demand. We scroll through TV and rent a movie for like $3 for some random ass bullshit that they had on TV. I remember renting one of the worst Halloween movies because through video on demand. I don't know.
No.
Anyway, Yeah, I just remember. I think I saw this while scrolling through video on demand one time as a kid,
Really?
and I remember, is it the one where it's like there's like the decapitated head in the snow? Is that the cover?
Yes.
Okay, I remember the cover. I remember being like, "That's a cool cover." I was like 10, looking at that. I was like, "That's a cool cover." Um, yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm looking up now. Yeah, yeah, that cover's familiar. So tell me about Dead Snow. It looks interesting.
Alrighty. So like it is a Norwegian film and then it centers on this group of students that are in this cabin in Norwegia. Norway.
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 No,
Sorry.
they are
What the hell? Like what did the Danish speak? Dutch. Okay. So that to remind me. Um, but yeah, they talk about how there was like Nazi history and then they are attacked by these Nazi zombies. Now, this came out in 2009, so Call of Duty Black Ops was very in, and that's why I watched it.
dude. Okay, first off, I loved playing the zombies mode on Call of Duty, so
Yes.
that shit was. I'm all about that. So if it's anything like the games, like the zombies mode on Call of Duty, I'm 100% in. Was it similar? Did it like satisfy your need for a Call of Duty zombies?
Yeah, it did. It was pretty good. Since I watched it so long ago, it was kind of scary to me, but but it was good.
Where is it streaming now?
I said Norwegia. What the hell is wrong with me?
AMC Plus. Does that mean it's gonna be on Shutter? Because I know AMC Plus owns Shutter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh my God, everyone just owns everything.
I know, right? How
Did
much
you
of
hear
these?
about? No, no, never mind.
Oh, don't even get me started on Warner Brothers. That's a whole separate podcast.
You already know what I was going to talk about. That's funny.
I have been keeping an eye on that deal for the last like 2 weeks now.
Really?
That has again. I'm not going to get into it on this episode.
Right.
That would require a whole other show in itself to talk about that bull. So that's a 5-part miniseries. Um, so I guess we're. Did you have any more to say on Dead Snow?
I did not. I want to hear yours.
Yeah, my final movie, and again, this was like this was hard because I wanted to talk. I guess I'll talk about my honorable mentions after I get to my last one, but um, my final Christmas horror film recommendation um on my top 5 list. I know I said like it's ranked; these aren't ranked, but final one is Rare Exports Christmas Tale from 2010,
Hmm.
directed by Jomari Helander. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Who directed Sisu and Sisu Road to Revenge? So those are fun movies. Has anything to do with what we're talking about, but those are fun movies. Um, yeah, so it is a Finnish horror film. But, you know,
Hmm.
good one. Or Swedish. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Swedish. Anyway, it's a Swedish horror film.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale from 2010. Um, I watched this one. It's admittedly not as scary as I expected, but it's kind of like got some darkly comedic aspects in it. And the idea is pretty frightening. It is about a group of well, it starts off with a group of uh, mining employees, mining into deep into the earth to look for something. They don't know what they're looking for, but they're being told they're looking for something deep within the earth. Um, and nearby is reindeer farmers, is reindeer herders. And they're like, what the hell's going on up on that mountain? Why do they keep drilling into that? Getting annoying. Um, and they find out that inside of the mountain is the frozen ancient body of Santa Claus.
Whoa.
Yeah. And this guy's like, there's a kid, like the main character's kid. He's like reading through a book, and he finds like all these like old like illustrations of what Santa Claus looked like, and he was like this violent, like monstrous thing that like if kids were naughty, he was basically like Santa Claus and Krampus combined. Like if kids were good, they'd get presents, but if they were naughty, he would like beat the hell out of them and like murder them. Yeah, cool. So I was like, oh wow, we can't let him get unfrozen, and it leads to this like whole thing. Like there's like minions of Santa Claus that like come out of the snow to like keep his body alive that they have to like
Oh,
fight off. Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's super weird. Um, but yeah, rare exports from 2010. Definitely
love
I
that.
recommend giving that one a watch. It's on Tubi and I believe it's also on Shutter. That's where I watched it at least. I assume it's still up there because it'd be strange to remove a Christmas movie before Christmas. But
That's true.
those are my five for this episode. I also have like a few honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had any honorable mentions, Ari.
Mm.
Sorry, I was finishing my eggnog. I kind of paced it out perfectly. We're at the end of the episode and I finished my eggnog. Here we go. Dude. Comment down below if you love eggnog. I've noticed that like some people don't and some people do. I've compared
Really?
it. Yeah, I've compared it to like it's like the candy corn of like Christmas.
Oh,
Because with candy corn, some people love it like I do, and some people like despise it. Like, they will get sick eating it. I know it's kind of the
jeez.
same sentiment with eggnog. There's either people who love it like me, or they think it is like super gross. Um, yeah, I could drink eggnog all fucking night. It's so good. Um,
It's delicious.
right? Oh my god, yes. Although I've never had spiked eggnog. That's one thing. A lot of people say to like mix like rum or like whiskey with it. I've never had spiked eggnog. I just have it like regular out of the carton.
Same.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I've never had it spiced. I might try it spiced this year. But I don't know. Anyway, I didn't have two honorable mentions here, and those were I said earlier, like Black Christmas 1974 is the best one. I did want to shout out again the Black Christmas 2006 remake because it's grown on me over the years. It really has. I started off thinking it was kind of lame, but then the more I watch it, the more I'm like, oh, this is like kind of freaking inventive and freaky, and it's way more violent.
Ooh.
Way more violent than the original. Oh god, there's one scene. I don't know if I should spoil it, but there's one really gnarly scene in that movie that I'm like,
Yeah.
it's so fucked up. But I love it. Um, where the killer is like, I guess this isn't tennis because I'm not gonna say who he kills, but he kills someone and he like makes Christmas cookies out of their flesh. Like he like takes like the cookie cutter and like presses it against their flesh to make the cutout, and he cuts it out.
Oh my God.
Then he bakes it, and then he eats it.
Oh, that's metal.
Yeah, right. So he's like dipping it in milk, and he's like eating like cooked human flesh, like in like a gingerbread mold. It's cool. Yeah. So that's Black Xmas. Yeah, it's Black Christmas, but on the cover it's Black Xmas. Either way, it's grown on me a lot over the years, and it's kind of become another seasonal rewatch after the original, of course. And the other honorable mention I had was 1984's Gremlins, directed by Joe Dante. Whenever people bring up the is Die Hard a Christmas movie, yes or no, I've never seen Die Hard, so I have no like actual stake in that argument.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I always bring up like, for me, what defines a Christmas movie is like the inciting incident. Can the inciting incident would that have happened without Christmas in the equation? Yes or no? If yes, then it's a Christmas movie. Gremlins is a Christmas film because not only is it snowy and Christmassy and there's a very intense scene with a Christmas song in the background for one scene. Um, the inciting incident is he gets the Mogwai as a Christmas present, so that's why I'm like, that's the ace in the hole right there. Is that the inciting incident? The reason this whole thing happened is because this dad gave his kid a really uh, absurd Christmas gift. Otherwise, the whole movie would have never happened. So yeah, that's my take on the Die Hard question and my general take on Christmas horror films or just Christmas movies as a whole. Um, so yeah. Also, just dude, if you haven't watched Gremlins directed by Joe Dante, dude, what are you doing? Fantastic film. Have you seen that already?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, but it's an amazing film. It's a great film. Got great practical effects. Got some good comedic moments. It's got for one scene, it's got Mike from Breaking Bad.
What? That's awesome.
Super young, you can barely recognize him, but you can see he's
Oh,
there. He's there for a minute. Um, and not that this has anything to do with Christmas, but Gremlins 2 is fucking hilarious. Has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's a it's a fun movie. But yeah, that is my list of Christmas horror.
that was really good, Jacob.
Thank you. All right, yours was great too. What was your favorite from my
Thank you.
list?
Um, my favorite from your list,
Yes,
I would
or
say,
one that sounded like you'd like to check out. But
honestly, all of them, because they're so niche. I want to watch the mall Santa that like kills people animatronic one.
Christmas Bloody Christmas.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. And now from yours, I really want to either want to rewatch Yule Log tonight because like that's a it's a very niche one that I think more people should know about. I need to redo my homework on that one. And also Dead Snow. Like Dead Snow, that like reawakened a childhood memory in me. So definitely gotta give Dead Snow a watch now.
Yay.
Hell yeah. Um, that's gonna do it for this episode of Talking Terror. I know we've been kind of behind on episodes. We are working on, at least at the time of recording, we are working on finishing up our Has Been Hotel review, season 2 review. Because we have a special surprise with that episode that is making it kind of take a little bit longer. That might come out after Christmas because I want to finish up the Christmas stuff while we're still in Christmas time. So that might come out sometime after Christmas. We are still planning on doing a proper like Christmas special. This all counts as a Christmas special, technically, but we do want to review a certain Christmas horror film to release on. I believe the next Tuesday is Christmas, right before Christmas Eve, December 23rd. Um, so we're gonna try to have that episode out by then, or by Christmas Day at least. But yeah, stay tuned for our Has One Tell episode and our Christmas special, which Has One will probably come out Christmas special. I don't know. I'm ranting. Comment down below if you're watching this on the YouTube version. Be sure to comment down below your thoughts on this episode, your favorite Christmas horror film, and if you've seen any of the ones we recommend, if you're gonna check out any of the ones we recommend, tell us about it in the comment section below. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot. And if you're tuning in via Spotify or Apple Podcasts, be sure to follow us on there if you're not already and leave us a star rating. That is always super helpful. If you want to follow us on our social medias, or if you want to follow the show on social media first, you can follow us on Twitter at TalkTerraPod, Instagram Talking Terra Podcast, and TikTok Talking Terra Podcast. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do that. The Twitter is at Jacob at the Movie. The Instagram is Jacob the Harper. Letterboxed is Jacob the Harper, and I believe the Facebook page is also the Jacob Harper, or just Jacob Harper. I'm not sure. I don't post on Facebook too terribly often, but definitely check out the Twitter, Instagram. and Letterboxd. I'm way more active on those.
My social media, my Instagram is little with two e's dot imp, and then on TikTok it is dot it's dot little underscore imp. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot.
Oh yeah. All right, and that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much again for tuning in to our Christmas horror special, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.